Hi everyone, and welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we're diving into the exciting world of lease-ups. If you're interested in the ins and outs of launching a new development and filling it with happy tenants, then you've come to the right place. But let's quickly define what a lease-up actually is. A lease-up is the exhilarating process of introducing brand new development, usually multifamily, to the market with no current tenants. It's the moment when you unleash the potential of your property to the public and start welcoming residents into their new homes. During the lease-up period, which typically lasts from the launch announcement to 6 to 12 months after the official opening, your main goal is pretty clear. You want to lease as many apartment units as possible as quickly as possible. Occupancy is key and what allows you to start generating a positive net operating income. And let's be honest, who doesn't want that? Once the construction dust settles, it's time to bring in the experts. An experienced property manager or a dedicated property management team is crucial for a successful lease up. They handle everything from marketing and leasing to tenant screenings and resident satisfaction. However, given that lease ups are brand new buildings with no recognition in the local setting, marketing should be top of mind. Let's go over some of the tips on how to market a lease up property. Number 1, identify what sets your property apart. Before using any marketing tools, it's important to identify what makes your building special. Identifying the features that set your apartment community apart from others nearby will help you create a stellar marketing plan for your lease up, which is crucial to leasing more effectively. You should do competitor tours of any comparable buildings in your area and get information on recent lease-ups. Be sure to look at their amenity spaces, apartments. Look at what they offer as floor plan options. You should compare and contrast your building to see what stands out about the property. Square footage and fixtures. General location and accessibility, and pricing. Assess the pricing per square foot of other nearby comparable buildings and be sure you're aligned in the market. Identify what unique features your property has, as well as most nearby do not, and use that as a central advertising strategy. You could also build your apartment community brand around that dog-friendly culture. Perhaps you offer puppy pool parties or dog parent meetups for residents. Number 2, utilize online tools. Today, renters do most of their browsing online, especially after the cultural shift caused by the 2020 pandemic. It seems unlikely that renters will ever return to browsing in person. The good news is that your property can utilize online marketing to reach a wide audience of potential renters. Always utilize your own website to showcase your photos and videos of your lease ups. It's important to have professional photos and videos taken of your property as soon as it's complete. In the meantime, professional renderings can work in your early marketing to showcase what the property will look like once it's complete. You can use your webpage and online listings to post to other popular third-party real estate websites. It will be wise to have your apartment building featured on Zillow, Apartment List, Apartments.com, etc. Number 3, make use of unique signage. In the final phase of construction, garner interest from local residents and daily commuters by choosing some eye-catching and unique signage outside the property. Signage should be a hint at when the building opens for leasing or capture a unique feature of the property. Number 4, host events for your grand opening. By the time your building is ready to open its doors, you'll likely have a handful of residents moving in, giving you employed a pre-leasing strategy 3 to 6 months prior to the building's completion. However, the process of getting full occupancy will take anywhere from 12 to 24 months after your doors open. When your property finally opens, invite the new residents and the public to an event. Maybe you have an outdoor amenity space perfect for hosting a fair or a food truck, or maybe you host a paint night with your amenity space with an instructor. No matter what you choose, be sure your property looks great. Events are a great way to get residents engaged and get new potential tenants through the door. Number 5, offer incentives for prospective renters. Everyone loves a freebie, and this is especially true for renters. New buildings often come with top-notch amenities and high price points. The higher rents may turn off otherwise qualified prospects for renting. It is not uncommon for an apartment lease-up to offer concessions, such as free parking for a few months or 1 to 2 months of free rent when gaining occupancy. But you don't necessarily need to offer rent-paced financial incentives. Other options include partnering with local businesses, such as including a 1-year membership to a local gym or another local organization. For concessions to be effective, ensure they have a concrete end date, which will encourage prospects to rent sooner than later. Also, be sure to include them prominently in your marketing strategy to leverage those unique incentives as much as possible. What can you expect during the lease-up process? From the management side, taking on lease-ups has several upsides. Lease-up properties are known to generate tons of revenue once stable, and showing one is able to quickly lease a new building looks good on the resume of management professionals. However, there are lots of moving pieces when it comes to managing a lease-up. With a brand new property, there are more variables and uncertainties than a stabilized property will have. Although every lease-up is different, you can expect a few stages to occur. Construction and certificate of occupancy. While the building is under construction, you'll likely have limited access. Contractors and construction personnel have strict safety guidelines and need to ensure everyone on the site is certified to be there. So don't expect to waltz up to a lease-up property that's still in construction without a really good reason. Once the certificate of occupancy is obtained, the public may enter the property legally and safely. Expect lots of tours if you've done a great job at marketing your property. You should expect an influx of interest once you begin offering tours of the property. Expect the unexpected. Though a lease-up is brand new and sparkling building, it doesn't mean that everything will magically fall into place. As with anything new, your building will have unfamiliar technology, appliances, and system that the staff will need to get used to. Your maintenance team may need to be trained on new programs or appliances, and your leasing team may need to get used to a new key fob system or software. All in all, when it comes to a lease-up, you need to budget in time for learning and honest mistakes as everyone adjusts to the new building. Focus on the resident experience. When it comes to launching a successful lease-up, the first year after your property opens is crucial to long-term success. You want to ensure you're leasing at an acceptable rate, but also your reputation is a good one. As residents move in and are able to publicly review the property online or even just tell friends about it, you want to make sure a positive testimonial is being shared. If you don't ensure that your residents are satisfied, you may be unpleasantly surprised when your occupancy suddenly plummets when the first residents do not renew their lease. Even when you are just opening the building, the long game should be on your mind. Focus on ensuring the resident experience is exceptional to earn long-term relationships. This means ensuring your staff is delivering great service, everything is in working order, and your units are clean and comfortable for living. Of course, with the lease-up, sometimes things will go wrong. However, being transparent with residents about any issues in the building will go a long way. People are a lot less likely to be enraged by a broken elevator if they are warned that the elevator will be under maintenance a day ahead of time. Lastly, successful lease-ups are a team effort. In a lease-up, a property manager or management team will bring their best sales and marketing skills to the table to lease as many apartments as efficiently and quickly as they can to interested renters. There are several fun and exciting ways to market a lease-up. Fortunately, today, property managers have the advantage of online marketing and platforms that property managers can use with great success. When it comes to what to expect with a lease-up, it's wise to expect the unexpected. Lease-ups come with an array of new processes and procedures to get used to, and it's okay to have a few hiccups. As long as you are focused on ensuring an exceptional resident experience and you're optimizing your marketing for maximum interest from new renters, the experience of leasing up a new property is sure to be a great one. And once you're ready to take the next step and level up your entire leasing process, be sure to check out DoorLoop's suite of leasing tools. And that's a wrap for today's video on lease-ups. We hope you found this information in this video helpful and informative. If you want to dive even deeper into the world of lease-ups, in the description below you'll find a link to a detailed blog post on lease-up properties. It's filled with valuable insights, practical tips, and real-life examples that can take your lease-up game to the next level. While you're there, feel free to explore other resources on our blog. We cover a wide range of real estate topics, from property management strategies to investment tips and industry trends. Be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell. We release new videos regularly, packed with valuable content to help you succeed in the real estate world. Until next time, happy lease upping, and remember, with the right strategies and knowledge, you can turn any property into a thriving success. Take care, and we'll see you in the next video.